To climb a mountain, you need to be mentally ready, and I wasn't. The path shot straight up the mountain, like a rocket going into orbit. I could do nothing other than to pull on the fixed ropes and to will my way up to the ridge. It's a grueling way to start a hike. I would rather ease my way into the mountain. There's no way we would be coming down this route. We would have to find a different way off this mountain. Thousands of people pass right by this mountain on their way to the Nakahechi route of the Kumano-Kodo. But few bother to trespass on its slopes to see what the mountain has to offer. But that's why we're here, to explore another part of Japan. I rarely climb the same mountain more than once. I would rather see what this land has to offer. And offer this mountain did, with lush ferns, beautiful greenery, and mesmerizing views. And this is exactly what draws me to the mountains of Japan. Despite the abrupt start, the contours finally relented, giving us safe passage to the ridge above. But the ridge was anything but flat, as it undulated up and down across the rugged landscape. Mount Mitsuboshi thrust skyward like a circus tent erected in the county park. But a deep saddle separated us from our target peak, so down we dropped through the fixed ropes again. Mount Mitsuboshi translates as 3-star mountain. However, I think it deserves a 5-star rating. The slopes are off limits in the month of November due to the harvest of the wild matsutake mushrooms. But mushrooms were far from our minds as we rested on the summit for a simple meal of soup. We needed the nourishment for what was about to come. For this was no walk in the park, as our route dropped straight off the side of the mountain down some steep cliffs. All we could do was grip tightly to the fixed ropes and hope for the best. There's a reason why the majority of hikers go from Ryuzen to Mitsuboshi rather than the reverse. As it's a lot easier to scramble up a cliff face rather than to abseil down. The sigh of relief when we finally hit the saddle was palpable as it echoed in the valley below. We were finally on more reasonable ground and can settle into a steady pace. The broad summit plateau of Mount Yuzin was once home to a mountaintop castle. But all that remains now is a weather-beaten shrine on a narrow summit. We brewed up some coffee to help calm the nerves after the mentally exhausting climb. Our route took us back into the forest, where we looped down to a rural forest road. We were a long way from where we parked the car, but a road walk seemed the best course of action. Once we reached Route 29, we let our fingers do the talking and hitched a ride back to our waiting car.